to Emo Truck Simulator, a journey through the depths and darkness of rampant commercialism and disregard for human experience in lieu of the endless expanse of nothingness that is the open road. My steering wheel is black, like my soul. Hello and welcome to Victor Plays. Tonight on the show, based on you guys' rampant voting, we are going to be playing Typewriter, a typographic video game. I'm very, very excited. Good grief. Yeah. So, Typewriter, very, very excited about this game. I've been wanting to play it for a while now, to be perfectly honest, and quite ready to do it. You guys voted it to death. 21,310 votes on the Victor Plays interactive game queue. You can check that out at victorplays.frost.works. And that's a lot of votes. Next one is Cook Serve Delicious Battle Kitchen Edition. Based on my last refresh anyways. Good grief. I don't know how many votes it's on now. 18,601. Euro Truck Simulator, 15,672. Hey, King Al. Hello, everybody. Hello. So, Typewriter. Very excited to play this. Love me some typography. Being the nerd that I am. Love me some typography. But before we come on and before we continue on and play this game, it is important for us to do the things which we love to do, and that is to thank our regular Patreon supporters. Yes, our Patreon supporters, people kicking a little bit of money each month for helping keeping the channel chuchin'. It is with the aid of their generous regular contributions that we can pay for the regular expenses which we partake in this channel to keep this thing running. Things like our Adobe Creative Cloud subscription, which I use just about every goddamn day. Particularly Adobe Audition, being an audio engineer that I am. We're presently using Adobe Audition to run the audio of this entire show live, which means I can do things like that, and this, and all that wonderful good stuff. Live mixing, it's fun. So to that effect, thank you to Kate, Mac, Russell, Shell, Matt, Denona, formerly Mike Hudson, Geek Nights Podcast, Jay Bance, who's in the chat right now, Dexter Colder, George Davidson, our first Patreon supporter, Zara Gorgian, Aaron Cerise, Ethan Fryer, Non-Vegetable, Gina Moreno, and Yadol for kicking in a little bit of money each month for helping keeping this channel a juicin'. And to that effect, I'm most excited for playing. Fun. What was that about being throttled? I hope you guys aren't being throttled. That would be most unfortunate. Screen is super blurry. Yeah. Which story should I be reading? Archive of Our Own. What is that? What are we looking at here? Harry Potter and the lack of... Yes, I consent. Lack of lamb sauce. Oh my. Oh, is this the one with... Ooh, yes. This is the one with Gordon Ramsay. Love me some Gordon Ramsay. Huh. You guys getting some... Are you guys having resolution problems? Let's see what's going on here. What do we got here? Auto... Well, let's go to the live thing. What are we doing here? Oh, live stream is coming out pretty clear. I don't know what to tell you there, huh? Weird. Very bizarre indeed. Oh, and thank you, King Al, for a $10 donation via Super Chat. Thanks very much, man. This is a Super Chat donation from all of us in the stream, so this goes from those who can't donate but wish to Power Divic. Thank you, King Al. I very much appreciate that. King Al has also done a wonderful demonstration of another way you can help support the channel if we create the kind of content you like to watch, and that is to do Super Chats. Super Chats are a great one-time donation you can do straight through YouTube. It is a great way to highlight your support, make your support stand out, and, well, let's be honest, do a lot more than the AdSense revenue is doing, if we're being really honest here. So thank you, King Al, for that wonderful and generous donation. So we're gonna go ahead and restart this. We're gonna restart this tutorial here. Keeps talking about the thumbsticks. We'll get to that in just a minute. Fun. There we go. In partnership with Bulky Pix and Monotype. Okay. So we're in the tutorial. Now, we have a couple of options here. As you can see on the screen, it says use the thumbstick to move, and I can go ahead and use the keyboard to move. It's not gonna really care. At least it wasn't. It wasn't before. Let's see if we can make the keyboard work. Evidently not. Oh, still not. Oh, is that because the joystick is connected? Oh my. Well, the keyboard was working before. I don't quite understand it. What does it mean? Use the thumbstick to move. Oh. My girlfriend got me this very cute little photo album thing. I have the Fujifilm Instax printer. Well, as it turns out, I did happen to pick up a joystick recently from Goodwill. I picked up a Logitech Extreme 3D Pro from Goodwill for like $10. Is this the joystick it wants? Is it the one, this one? I don't know what you want. Game, come on. Play ball here. I've only got the 2 controllers connected. Look, I can use my Xbox One controller with my computer if I wanted, but that's not the point. Now it's just not playing ball here, which is wildly unfortunate. Let's try that again. Thank you very much. Ugh. It's being a butt now. Can we like not? It does not want me to play Emo Truck Simulator. I'm blocked. Like I'm blocked. All you can do is kind of see me off on the edge. Hello. Oh no. I would throw a fish at it, but who knows what that might do. It doesn't seem to have a problem with the keyboard now. Well, that's entertaining as hell. Here we go. That's better. Alright, let's do the thing. Alright. I can't... I don't know what it wants. Okay, well, let's see here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That's one joystick. I was hoping that was a joystick anyways. And then that looks like the other joystick. Oh no, it's freaking out or something now. What? Yeah, it's freaking out. Da 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 da. Somebody just shoot me? That'd be preferable. I'm really... Literally, I played through the entire tutorial before, and now it's giving me crap. Oh, great, I'm behind the screen again. And not in the way I like. I don't understand. What's its major malfunction now? Okay, really wants us to follow it on social media. Really? What in the world? Okay, I don't know what you are. Yeah, you're the joystick. Wait, then what did I unplug previously? Hard drive? What the what? Oh great, we've gone to the social media page. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Isn't that great? Well. Well, I'd never. Well, I've unplugged a bunch of stuff. Maybe it'll work now. Ugh. Maybe, just maybe it'll work. Unfortunately, that won't end well. Hey, it's not doing the thing. Hey, we got the resolution properly now. Alright, let's see about playing the game right. Tutorial. Hey! Hey! There we go. Ooh, peach rings. Alright, here we go. Well, I'm using the, well, I'm using the arrow keys, and yet... Okay, look, it's not being exactly ambiguous here. It says use the arrow keys, and well, I'm using the arrow keys. Okay. One more time. This stupid thing. If it doesn't work this time, I'm switching to Cook Serve Delicious. Because I'm getting kind of annoyed. We could. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Oh, here we go. The arrows are working. Look, observe. The arrows are working. Now let's change the screen resolution and see what happens. I changed the screen resolution and all of a sudden the arrows aren't working. WTF, mates? What? What? Okay. Alright, well, this is what we're doing, apparently. Alright, fine. Fine. We'll just do it this way. I'll just shrink this to fit in here, I suppose. Come on. Do the thing. Pizza puff. With a thin mustache. That sounds like some sort of scheme the Rowdy Rough Boys would come up with. Alright. Can we move? We can! We can jump! Click on the banner to view the unlocked content. Love me some banner. Woohoo! First page of History of Typography. Yeah, boy! In prehistoric times, long before the invention of writing, humans left traces of their existence in the caves where they resided. The Chauvet Cave, discovered in 1994 in the southeast of France, is one of the oldest adorned caves in the world, and contains many inscriptions carried out between 32,000 and 30,000 BC. Most of them are representations of animals, but there are also hybrid animal-man creatures and human hands. The different representations overlap in a space that seems indifferent to the depth as the contours of the images intertwine constantly. These prehistoric artists were skilled in several techniques: rock engraving, probably using a hard or carved stone, and painting. The paint comes from crushing stones to produce a colored powder that was then applied by hand or blown onto cave walls. In almost all cases, but especially in Africa and Europe, the paintings are related to ritual practices, such as the magic of hunting, fertility, or protection against enemies. Painted caves have long been regarded as a sanctuary where prehistoric man painted his visions of the world. It is estimated today that the pictorial representations depict a whole cultural social system, which includes both inhabited places as well as hunting territory. Rollin'! Well, how is typing speech? Ooh, cuneiform. Stay alert. Hold on. I want to find out about the cuneiform. He. By the way, do you guys want me to read this stuff? Like, I find it extremely fascinating, but that's me. Do you guys want me to read this stuff? Because otherwise, if I do, it's kind of on the dry side, obviously, but it is interesting to me. It's the Mesopotamians. All right. Emerging in lower Mesopotamia between 3400 and 3200 BC, cuneiform script is, along with Egyptian hieroglyphs, the earliest known system of writing. It is initially intended to transcribe Sumerian, however, it becomes a dominant system throughout the former Middle East. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll go along and do the, read the first paragraph. It sounds like a good one. The first Egyptian hieroglyphs date back to the end of 3200 BC. This formal... This formal writing system, which is born around the same time as the cuneiform script, is used for more than 3,000 years. The word hieroglyph comes from the Greek adjective hieroglyphos, which literally means sacred engravings. Ooh. Unknown stuffs. Ah! Ah! Wah! Chinese characters. Okay. Chinese characters were not originally designed to facilitate direct communication between individuals, but rather to symbolize the relationship between men and the afterlife in the context of rituals. According to the legend, Kanji, or is it Kanji, a minister of the Yellow Emperor, was charged with the task of creating characters for writing, and designs characters according to the special characteristics that he observes in all things. I'm gonna die! Kanji. Oh man, we're getting Latin scripts now? Olé! The Greek alphabet. The invention of the Greek alphabet dates back to the 8th century BC. Initially, there are several variations of the Greek alphabet. However, the two main ones are the Euboea and the Ionic alphabets. The Greek alphabet is one of the first writing systems with a stable symbol-to-sound mapping, making pronunciation predictable. Each vowel and consonant is distinguished with a unique character, unlike the Semitic alphabets, such as Hebrew, the Moabite, or the Phoenicians. Oh, what are you? This dot may be the key. Well, why not both? The Latin alphabet evolved from the Western variation of the Greek alphabet, which was adopted and modified by the Etruscans, who ruled early. Wait, I thought it was Etruscans. The Etruscans who ruled early Rome. The Etruscans' alphabet was adopted and further modified by the inhabitants of the city of Rome, further contributing to the birth of the Latin alphabet. It is then adapted to the Romance languages and gradually spreads throughout the Western Europe and even beyond. Trajan's column. Yeah, fritters. Oh my. Okay, well, what am I supposed to do with this? I gotta go back? Yep, I gotta go back, evidently. Oh mans. I have finished the tutorial. Yeah. All right. Sweet. Evidently, I have ascended and went from being a colon to an umlaut. I'm sorry, a Tesla pickup trucks? Sorry, have to look into this. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Tesla pickup truck. All right. Of course it was Simone Giertz. Fucking Simone Giertz. Love that woman. She's so freaking cool. Oh, man. So goddamn cool. Anyways. I can't reach that. I want to. But I can't. Gothic! Da 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 da. Yes, please. Can I find all the characters in this chapter? I don't know. Let's find out. I, for my part, am drinking water. Because I really need to drink more water. Parkour! That was a pit. In medieval Western Europe, writing is reserved for the reproduction of sacred texts and the recording of legislative decisions. Written culture is thus progressively centralized in monasteries beginning in the 6th century. Spinning my dots here. Under the reign of Charlemagne from 768 to 814, the practice of writing resurges in Europe due to the administrative needs of the vast Carolingian Empire. This leads to an increase in the number of scholars and the standardization of handwriting. At the request of the emperor, the masters of the Aachen Palace, Aachen Palace? I'm gonna go with Aachen Palace create a new typography, Caroline Minuscule. Geez, Dawn's child, whatever gave you that idea? Parkour! That way lies death. The Gutenberg! It's the Gutenberg press. In the early 15th century, urbanization and economic growth stimulates exchanges at a European level. Furthermore, the existence of national literature in several countries and the development of universities contribute towards the creation of secular manuscripts, which develop concurrently with an increase in literacy rates. It is in this favorable context that Johannes Gutenberg invents the printing press. Oh, I love me some Mirror's Edge. Doesn't really run on Windows 10 though, I found. It kind of just keeps crashing. Or fails to start. Mirror's Edge, a video game developed by DICE, I think? Ooh, movable type! Invented in Johannes Gutenberg's workshop in Mainz, letterpress printing with movable type ignites a new era in Western written culture and remains in use until the release of photo typesetting in the 1960s. It's cool because those blocks are like are made to resemble movable type characters, as is that hammer that falls down. Well, the hammer doesn't represent the movable type. The hammer represents the hammer that comes down on the movable type. It's like a little type block. Ah, it's lava. It's like a foundry in there, making the blocks for movable type. I don't know many things. I'm very happy to express my ignorance. It could be lead, or, well, actually, lead would be a poor material for movable type, because it's very soft, and the lead would deform pretty quickly. It would probably just be regular iron. Or alternatively, copper or brass, which work hardens. Although, based on like the ubiquity of the amount of metal needed, it would probably be pewter is a pretty soft metal too, but it might be hard enough for movable type. I would still say iron. Pewter is, I think, is pewter an alloy? I think pewter might be an alloy, but I'm not wrong. I don't know. Anyways. Ooh, the letterpress. It's super cool. Yeah. Thought it was an alloy. Well, if it's an alloy of tin and copper, then, like, tin, copper, and antimony. I don't know. I mean, tin is a pretty soft metal itself. I don't know much about antimony, to be perfectly honest. But copper does work harden. So, maybe pewter? I'm still gonna go with iron. Gutenberg's movable type printing press is particularly successful due to the use of a special machine made up of flat block of wood operated by a lever. This ensures that the ink is applied equally over the surface of a tablet and then pressed and printed evenly on paper. I'm not gonna make it! Well, I just got movably typed. Yeah, not adamantium. Illuminated Texts. Love Illuminated Texts.
Oh, sorry, Shadow.
I've got Shadow sleeping on another chair over here. Yeah, let's take a quick cat break. Hey, Shadow. Look at you. She's very displeased by the disruption. Oh, but she loves the scritches. Yes, she does. There you go. Here's your cutie pie. Here's your, yes, you're very cute. There we go. Maybe I should get another webcam and just stick it like over here. Just so, like, instead of having the now playing thing, just have like a cat cam. Or maybe have them cycle out. Fun times. Alright, let's continue. Illuminated Texts. Oh. Oh! Neato. Come on, you. Sweet. The Bible is considered to be the most successful print job of Gutenberg's career. The book is composed of 641 sheets divided into 66 books. Every page, modeled on the handwritten pages, is divided into 2 columns of 42 lines each. Gutenberg's Bible reproduces the Latin script from the Vulgate of the St. Jerome, 384 AD, using the Gothic typeface Textura. Goo goo gaga, we accept her, we accept her. I got all the letters. Wow, that Garamond typeface was so big it froze me midair. Garamond. Claude Garamond. Well, Comic Sans is actually very important because it's actually much easier to read for people with, God, there's some sort of cognitive difficulty that I can't remember, but it's actually meant to be easier to read. Let's see, did I get any treats? I saw a treat. Let's see. Here we go. With the Renaissance, culture and writing progressively move out of the ecclesiastical sphere, the humanist movement, which spread throughout all of Europe from the 16th century onwards, puts man at the center of the world. These humanists promote culture and science and advocate for the popularization of all knowledge. This period also marks an interest in texts from the antiquity, which are translated and broadly commented on. Let's see, was Jensen lost underwater? It says he dies. Doesn't say how he dies. Ecclesiastic. Well, I got an achievement. Mount? I don't know what that is. What's the name for the long F character? I don't recall. Nope. Ba-dum-bum. So I just got a bit of a side channel communication from my girlfriend. She says it's ecclesiastic or ecclesiastical. She actually sent me a little voice message, so the pronunciation would be correct. As of 1470, printing in France is the product of 3 German printers. These printers also established the new process at the Sorbonne University at the request of the minister of the University of France. King Francois I, an independent scholar known as the Restorer of Letters, owes his moniker to his active contribution and development of the arts, typography, and printing. Moreover, in 1537, it is a strict decree and control over written publications which ascertains that a copy of every work published in France be copied and submitted to the Royal Library. Ooh, that's cool. It's a puzzle. Love puzzles. This is like rotationary puzzle. Come on. Get thee to it, for no one else will. There's one. Come on. Oh no! I don't want to burn a book! But it is also in my way. No! I shall sooner die than let a letter go ungrabbed. No! No, death. Death is happening. Here we go. Oh boy. Finesse. Finesse is important. I didn't miss one. Ampersands are very important. Throughout the 16th century, printing technology and bookbinding improve and develop in all European countries. Books and printed texts become the preferred means of communicating the ideas of the Reformation. However, with the Catholic Counter-Reformation, Protestants are systematically suppressed, and publishers are subject to more and more strict control. Stephen Dolet, a Parisian printer who edits numerous Protestant texts, is charged with, quote, blasphemy and treason, which leads to the destruction of his publications in 1544 in a bonfire held in the square of Notre Dame. 2 years later, in 1546, he's burned alive with his books at the stake in Place Maubert. A dangling colon is a serious medical condition which should be treated at the earliest convenience. Oh yeah? What did they do? You! The Grecs du Roi are a series of Greek characters established by typographer Claude Garamond, who comes to prominence in 1541 when 3 of his Greek typefaces are requested for a royally ordered book series by Estienne. Garamond's characters are based on models made for King Francois I by the Cretan copyist Angelo Vergesio. Vergesio? I'm gonna go with that. Who is often acknowledged for the beauty and legibility of his characters. Garamond is most remembered for his Roman types and its rapid spread across France and beyond during the 1540s. Come on. No. There we go. Whew. All right. Let's see if I can make that. Yeah. Nothing's gonna keep me away from my education. If only that mattered as much during college. Anyways. Claude Garamond continues the work of Jeffrey Torrey as printer of the king. Garamond is one of the first typographers to commercialize his font, unlike typefaces of the past, which were previously reserved for the printer's own publications. Commercialization means that a typographer draws, engraves, and melts the characters himself before he sells them to the printers. The font is Garamond. The name is Garamond, I believe. Did I miss any letters down here? What depths must I sink for good typography? Those depths, apparently. Got all the letters. Damn right. Dido. Or didot. Did I or did dot? Didn't I? Huh. Jay Bence, can you clear that comment? Good Wikipedia-age. Furman Dido. Does Ditto get an evolution? I'd imagine probably not. Oh my, how whimsical. The remains du roi. Du roi? Du roi. In the 17th century, the royal censorship and persecution of Counter-Reformation leads to a slowdown in the production of written works in France, and many printers, engravers, and publishers are forced to flee the country. In 1640, Louis VIII founds the Imprimier Royal and recruits printers from the Netherlands to constitute his first team. No! I don't have the power, Captain. I'm gonna have to die. No, 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 no. Come back here, you. I'll die in a minute, but I need that ampersand, god damn it. Evidently, that's not going to kill me. Get back here! Come on, you. I can jump mid-air? That changes everything. Got it! Parkour! Really? Lag, huh? Oh, YouTube says it's fine. Refresh? I don't know. I'm not dropping any frames. Time for some Baskerville. In the 18th century, the censorship that is weighing on publishers in Britain gradually subsides and leads to further developments in printing. Around 1720, William Caslin creates a typeface that is influenced by the Dutch characters in use at the time, which will take his name, the Caslin, and become immediately popular. Oh my. Look at that. That worked a treat. The work of the Italian printer Giambattista Bodoni, 1740-1813, is in line with that of Didot. Born in 1740 to a printer, Bodoni inherits his father's business. He then journeys to Rome to pursue an apprenticeship alongside the printing of the Congregation for the Propagation of the Faith. At the time, the Duke of Parma wishes to build his city with a strong print culture so as to compete with other European capitals, like London and Paris. So he assigns Bodoni at the head of the ducal printing. This game really does have a nice physics engine. So between the notes, there is like, oh, you mean like between the individual notes or between like the trumpets? Boop. Ah. No, I think it just the strength of it trails off at the end. Ah. No. No! I'd rather death than miss a letter. Oh, did I get it? Did I mind my P's and Q's and get it? Oh, fritters, we made the same joke at the same time. That's hilarious. It's true. It's true. No! Well, that's something. Wake up! Grab a brush and put a little makeup! I just want to fade away. I just want to fade away. Watch the keys upon a table! Here we go, create another typography set! Alright, well, I don't know how close we are to finishing this. 2 more asterisks. But I think that's about as good a place as any to pull a stop to it. So, it is time for us to do the things which, it is 10 o'clock, which means it is time for us to do the things which we must be doing, and that is to thank our Patreon supporters. Yes, our wonderful Patreon supporters, the people throw a little bit of money into the hat each month, for helping keeping this channel a-chuchin'. Right along there with those who donate on an incremental, occasional basis, like King Gal, who donates via Super Chats. The Patreon supporters kicking in a little money regularly each month helps to support the channel by paying for some of our regular expenses, such as our Adobe Creative Cloud subscription. To that effect, it is important to thank them, and for that explicit purpose, I say thank you to Kate Macross, Michelle Mantanona, formerly Mike Hudson, the Geek Nights podcast, Jay Bance is in the chat, yo! Dexter Colder, George Davison, our first Patreon supporter, Zara Gorgian, Aaron Cerise, Ethan Fryer, Non-Vegetable, Gina Moreno, and Yadol for their generous support. Victor suddenly speaking very, very fast because it is the Patreon thing, which I have a lot of practice doing. So to that effect, I say thank you all of you for tuning in. Vote next week. Let's go to the Victor Plays interactive game queue over here, and let's clear out Let's clear out typewriter. Boom, baby. And what we are left with is Euro Truck Simulator 2 with 18,888 votes. Amazing. So if you guys don't want me to play Euro Truck Simulator, you better go ahead and vote up the next most popular game, which is Cook Serve Delicious, which is 18,700 votes. Alternatively, I might make an addition, a technical addition to the Victor Plays interactive game queue, adding the possibility for you guys to vote up games on Xbox Game Pass, which I just went and got the $1 upgrade to Game Pass Unlimited, which unlocks PC games, which is very excited. Very happy something. Or alternatively, if you want to buy a game, then that would be cool. That would also make me play a different game. Streaming this weekend. I don't know. I might be somewhere this weekend. We'll see. Emo Truck is also a possibility. We can do the Emo Truck Simulator. What is that? Buying a game does shoot it at the top of the list. That's true. That's true. Emo Truck. Emo Truck. Emo Truck. You know what? The Euro Truck Simulator guys have been waiting for long enough. Next week, we are going to be playing Euro Truck Simulator 2. So we can finally get it out of the way. Yeah, that's cool. If you guys want to upvote a game that I particularly am interested in playing with you guys on the stream for the week after next, I would suggest Poker Night at the Inventory. It is a great, fun game. It'll be really fun. Y'all should do that, because that'd be pretty awesome. Yeah. Woo! Don's child is jumping onto any wagon she can to keep Euro Truck Simulator from being the next game played. So to that effect, thank you guys for tuning in. You will catch me maybe this Friday with a episode of Friday Night Party Line or Acceptable Vices. Who can say? But definitely on Tuesday for another stream. Also, with the announcement of an actual release date for Animal Crossing on Switch, maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to get that stupid Economics of Animal Crossing video done and out for you guys to watch. And with that is the end of it for me. Good night, everybody, and enjoy your wonderful gaming pleasures.